a line on the paper with a pencil and without retracing it, and also you close that line with the initial point, like we have started drawing a line on the paper, and we close it with the initial point where we have started it. We'll call it as a curve, and we draw with the scale and we join the line with the scale. We have drawn the lines, and this is also called curve, but the difference between that curves with a free hand or line segments, these are curves only, but this is a free hand. With the free hand we use, with the line segments we have used, both are called curves. So in the curves we have different types of the curves. We have discussed just before, and we have started a line on the paper and joined with the initial point. It's called curve. Curve can be with the line segments also, this manner. So these are curves we call. And this, we have different types that are closed curve and not closed curve. Curves means no need to be closed. Sometimes it can be open, and it's open. This two and both ends what we have drawn that are called open curves, and here these two are called closed curves because we started where we have started and we join to the initial point that we have started. The line is joined that point only. That's the reason we call these are closed curves, and either sides what we have drawn. This is 1 and 2. So this 1 and 2 are closed curves, and here 3 and 4 are open curves. So that means these are not closed curves. So these are, we have discussed about the curves, and curves can be open and closed. Sometimes it can be open, sometimes it can be closed. So 1 and 3, we have seen the picture of 1. That 1 is called closed curve. Closed curve, and this is also closed. So this is open curve. Fourth one is open, and third one is also open. Here, closed one are 1 and 2 are closed. These two are closed we call. And coming to next one, the symbol are not closed and simple. Simple is nothing but when we take a pencil or a pen, starting point, and join them with the initial point without touching the same line what we have drawn, and we call it is a simple curve, and the intensity of the line which we have drawn previously, that is called not simple. For example, for simple and not simple, this is simple curve, but this is simple curve. Reason is the line is not intersecting itself, so that's the reason it is simple. And not simple, and also it's closed because it's all the sides is closed. It's not open, and the line is joined to itself. The joint is joined and not intersected. So this is closed we call. So where we have started initial point, and it's started to here, and same way it's joined to the initial point. Take A and it's joined to initial point. This kind of figures are called simple curves and closed curves. It's not intersecting itself and also close to the initial point. So close but not simple. So here the line which is intersecting itself and closed. point B. Let's see here, point B. We have started a point from here. Started from here. So, and we have joined this manner. Started from here, and we came to here, and it is intersected. Let's recall. We started from here in this direction. In this direction, we have drawn. So, this is, you can look at here, the line is intersecting itself. The line, this line is intersecting this line previously what we have drawn. So, and that this kind of intersection comes, then we call it is not simple, but it is closed curve. So that's the reason it's simple and not closed, and this is simple and closed curve. And coming to simple and not closed, just before we have discussed about the simple. Simple is nothing but we have started at one point and joined to the same point without intersecting the line what we have drawn previously. The line should not intersect itself, so that is simple we call here. Simple and closed. This is simple and closed, not closed. Sorry, it's not simple. It is not closed curve because it's not closed, it's open. This side is open. So that's the reason we call it as open curve, and it's not closed. So also simple because the line is not intersecting itself. That's the reason we'll call it as simple. Sometimes we can observe we can see here the line is intersecting itself, and also it is open on one side, one of the side. That's the reason we call it is not simple. This side, one of the side is open on both the ends, so it is called not simple, and also it's called open and also not simple. The reason is this side is open, so it's not closed. That open means it's open means it's not closed. So and that side, and the line is intersecting itself. That's the reason it's not simple. So up to now we have discussed about the curves. And curves are different types. These are we take a pencil and join with we draw lines, something, and we call closed curves. So this is a closed curve, and we can draw with the line segments. It is also closed. It's also called curves. Curves can be any type. It can be closed and not closed. Sometimes it can be closed and sometimes it can be not closed. So 1 and 2 are closed, and 4 and 3 and 4 are not closed curves. We have taken the names of it, and closed. With the closed, it's called simple. Simple means the line should not intersect itself. So this is the line is not intersecting itself. Simple line is intersecting itself. So when we have started here, the line is intersected previously. What we have drawn the line. So this is not simple, and the simple, the line is not intersecting itself and it's not closed. So this one, it is not simple but open and also open. So not simple and not open. So these are the curves we have discussed until now. We have discussed about the simple curves. We have taken point and draw a line and join to the same point without intersecting the line what we have drawn. For example, draw a line and it is not intersecting itself. This kind of lines, this kind of figures are called as simple curves because the line does not intersect, and this is simple. So that's the reason. It's simple we call the line should not intersect itself. It's a concept in that. So here we take a line segment instead of the curve, instead of the curve with the free hand. We have taken a line segment. It's also called curve sometimes. It's also called curve. So we use a closed figure. And simple closed figure which is bounded with the line segments. So we call it a polygon. A simple close, it's not, the line is not intersecting itself. Close, it's already closed because we started where we joined that same point and closed it is. And the line segments we have joined, that's the reason called simple close and the line segments. So this kind of figures are called as polygons. So the simple closed figure bounded with the line segments is called as polygons. So polygons are two types. That is convex polygon and concave polygon. Two types of polygons we have. There is one of them is convex polygon and next one is concave polygon. Convex polygon is that we draw a simple closed curves, simple closed figure, and after that we observe the angles of the polygon, angles of the figure. It's a convex polygon. Let's tell about the convex polygon. Concave polygon. So what we have discussed now is that we draw a figure and that each of the angle is less than 180 degrees. Suppose for example, we draw it's a simple closed curve, simple closed figure. It's just simple closed figure we have discussed. It's a simple closed figure, but it's not bounded with the line segment. That's okay. So here we discuss about the simple close which is bounded with the line segment. That is polygon. Polygons are two types. That is convex and concave. And convex, each of the angle in a polygon is less than 180 degrees. If you observe these angles of these polygons, here this is 120, maybe approximately. See this obtuse angle. It's obtuse angle. This is all the obtuse angles. Acute angle, obtuse, acute, and this is obtuse. Right, maybe right angle. Approximately estimate that angle how it can be. So these are angles formed, and if you observe each angle of these polygons, these are less than 180 degrees. Each angle of these polygons are less than 180 degrees. Angle is less than 180 degrees. So this kind of polygons are called as convex polygons. So let's go for concave polygon. Here, the angle, each angle of a polygon is less than 180. There, just opposite to that, if one of the angle of a polygon is greater than 180 degrees, then we call the polygon as concave polygon. Let's see how the angle will form. Let's observe here. Angle. This is maybe right angle. It's acute angle. It's obtuse angle. And when we observe here this vertex, because joining the line segment, angle will form. So at each vertex, the angle will be formed. So here, this is also one of the vertex. Angle is formed. An angle is formed inside the polygon. We have already discussed about the exterior and interior of the polygons. This is the interior of the polygons. We have discussed earlier. This is the interior of the polygons and interior part. and outside one is the exterior part of the polygon. So here, with the interior angle, this vertex is more than 180 degrees. See, we can observe that it's more than 180. So we know the angles we have learned. It's a right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle it is called, obtuse angle, right angle, and when it is increased by the more than 180 degrees. It's a straight line, it will form with a 180. So when it rotates still here, so it becomes more than 180. So this is we call it is more than 180, less than 360. We call it is a reflex angle. So this angle is, it is one of the angle of a polygon is more than 180 degrees, then we call it as concave polygon. One of the angle, at least one angle is greater than 180 degrees. So we call this kind of polygons are concave polygons. So up to now we have discussed the polygon, convex polygon and concave polygons. Simple closed figure bounded by line segments is called polygon. Already we have discussed about it. The simple closed figure bounded by line segments. So here we have different types of polygons. A polygon can be drawn with the 3 line segments, that is called triangle. 3 line segments we use, it's called triangle. And minimum 3 sides we have, 3 line segments we use, it forms a closed figure. So that closed figure is called triangle. If it has 3 sides, we call it a triangle. So the simple closed figure which is having 3 sides, we call it's a triangle. Now the simple closed figure which is having 4 sides, we call it a quadrilateral. Then the simple closed figure is having number of sides of 5, we call it is pentagon. So these are all simple closed figures which are not with the line segments, which are formed with the line segments. So we call it is a polygon. These are different types of polygons we are discussing about it. So everything is a polygon which is having a number of sides. So triangle, different types of polygons. First one is triangle, which is having 3 sides. 4 sides is a quadrilateral. 5 sides is a pentagon, and 6 sides we have hexagon. 7 sides we call it a septagon, and 8 sides octagon. 9 sides nonagon. 10 sides decagon, and the polygon which is having 10 sides decagon. And if it is having n sides, n number of sides is n, we don't know, then we call it is the n-gon. N, small n is n, represents the number of sides. So n-gon we call. If it is having 20 sides, 20-gon. And also we have some of the names for it. So these are the polygons, different types of polygons which are having names, particular names up to 10 and n. So this we call again triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, septagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, and n sides. We don't know. That's the reason we do not draw that. N sides, n-gon. We call n-gon here. N-gon. So number of sides is n with that. So this is about the polygons. Different types of polygons we have discussed.